Hey, good evening, everybody. Atma Vandan. Thank you for joining today's session. Please sit in a comfortable position. Cross your legs. Keep your back straight. Gently close your eyes and take off any glasses that you're wearing. We're on chapter 13 today. We're going to take 3 deep breaths and then we're going to read today's session, today's chapter. Thirteenth week. Achieving spontaneous right action. Thoughts are the basis of all your actions. Before you act, there is a thought, however brief. Sometimes you give a great deal of thought before you act. You think of all the alternatives, weigh the options, and try to predict results. At other times you act even before the thought is recognised. Nevertheless, all thought leads to action or affects some aspect of your action in some way. This is the corollary of what this course has been emphasising, that all thought leads to some experience. The key, therefore, to the most productive, fulfilling and enjoyable activity is to have the correct thoughts. No one can argue with that. Everyone wants correct thoughts and everyone strives for correct action. With all this striving and good intentions, why then do we see so much evil action, so much unhappiness, so much unfulfillment, and so much wasted motion? By now you know the answer. It is simply that because people are making up their own fantasies, they manufacture their own thoughts instead of allowing themselves to be in tune with that one great thought that created us. When you're in tune with God's thought, then all the thoughts that bubble into your head are correct. That is, they are thoughts that propel you into action, that can only give the experience of happiness, abundance, success, joy, love, and God's other qualities. Only the qualities of God are experienced with God's thought. You don't always experience God's qualities when you make up your own thoughts, which you are very capable of doing. You imagine what isn't true, such as being poor or being sick or being wronged by someone, or being unloved. These thoughts are simply not true, and no amount of your thinking can change that. Creation was made for you to experience God's qualities. Your little independent thoughts can certainly manifest the experience those thoughts represent. Think of poverty and you will experience it. Think sickness and you will experience it. Think of growing old to die and you will experience it. Think you aren't loved and that is your experience. Think of unhappiness and that is your experience. Think people are out to hurt you and that is your experience. It is your experience, but that doesn't mean it is the truth. It is only your experience. Your experience must follow what you think. You are made in the image of God. He is a creator, and so are you, then a creator. His creation began with his thought. Your creation also begins with your thought. This week you expand your experience of manifesting what you truly want. You begin to experience that you can spontaneously do the correct activity. It will seem that you won't even think before acting, but we know that can't be true. What happens is that you think of action just before doing it. That way the thought and the action appear as one. This is how it works when you are truly in tune with God's thought. His thought bubbles into your mind and quite spontaneously you act. Pretty soon life just flows easily. You don't have to conjure, weigh alternatives, debate options, and then blindly leap. You just act. When you use your own little thoughts, you blindly leap. There is no way you can know enough facts in your head to work out the right action every time. Sometimes you might look out, but never always. There are too many unknowns. However, remember that you have a quality of God, described as all-knowing intelligence. That quality comes forth when you are in tune with His thought. Then you instantly compute the right course of action. In the same instant, you think of the action and perform it quite automatically. Right action is that action which gives you the experience of God's qualities: happiness, love, joy, bliss, abundance, non-judgment, unboundedness, all-knowing intelligence, peace, energy, gentleness, etc. It is this right action that leads you away from your imaginations. It leads you away from fear, insecurity, and loneliness, and toward abundance and true contributions to society. It is an action that is fulfilling and successful and satisfying. Look at the list of experiences you want to have that you wrote out several weeks ago. Compare that list once again with the list you made of thoughts that are holding you away from these experiences. This week, you're going to put those lists together and start to manifest your true desires. Today, write out a creating formula for guidance in achieving spontaneous correct action. Use your quiet period to ask help from your higher self with this formula. Check your communication and the correctness of the formula with your yes and no signals. This is a very important creating formula. Feel comfortable with it. Say it meaningfully and with love each day, every day. Tomorrow, you are to pick an activity to create from your list of experiences you want. Pick an experience that seems attainable, one you do believe can happen. Everything is possible, and that you will very soon realize. For this first experience, however, it is important that your own doubts, fears, and imaginations don't block the manifestation. So pick something that is believable. Next, use a quiet period to check and make sure that the activity you choose is in your highest interest. You do this by asking your higher self, and be sure you have its signal if it is wise to ask a question about. Describe the activity. If you get a yes, then ask, is it in my highest and wisest interest to? Then describe the activity. If you receive a yes signal, then write out a creating formula for the experience you want. Check with your higher self for any thoughts you need to deal with that could interfere with the experience. Also, use your yes and no signals to check the correctness of your creating formula. Remember, you are still learning these techniques. Do not try to leap too fast. Just do these two creating formulas. Feel comfortable and grounded in using them. Before long, you will be using them regularly as the basis of your thoughts to bring whatever experience you and your higher self know is in your highest and wisest interest. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Babaji. Thank you, Monikaji. Over to you.
Thank you very much, Meena ji, for reading. Thank you, thank you. Those who joined late, please sit in a comfortable posture, cross your legs, clasp your fingers into fingers, and gently close your eyes. And bring your whole attention towards your breath. Feel your own oneness with your own breath. Oneness with breath means where I'm just focusing on my breath. My mind is not wandering here and there. I'm in a complete surrender. And in the middle of our chest, we have our heart center, our heart chakra. Let's invite Mahavatar Babaji, Lord Hanumanji, and all yogis, my Mahayogi currently present in Mahakumbh, their energies in the form of their higher self. And the master is the signal you will receive when you connect with these energies. Immediately you will feel inner calmness, peace within you is the sign, it is a signal. And that's what Babaji wants from all of us. That's how he wants us all to work on our higher self, to maintain this peace and calmness forever within us. Calm mind. Calm mind is very good for making any decisions, for observing things, for seeing progress. It also brings stability. Stability when you practice it every day. Now feel the qualities of God as your own qualities. You all are aware of God's qualities. Feel them within you, that currently you are holding that energy. You are perfect image of God. Talk to your body, mind and soul. Treat your body, mind and soul as a perfect image of God right now. How can we become our highest self if we won't talk to our own self? Talking to ourselves is focusing on our own improvements. And when you are talking to yourself, how you're treating yourself. Are you showing respect to yourself? Are you kind to yourself? It is not like just experiencing God's quality, but how you're taking it within you, it is most important thing. Are you talking to yourself when you are thinking about all these God qualities? Or you are taking some points, oh no, I'm good in this. This one I will focus later on. Whereas in Unified Course, Babaji is keep saying you are perfect. But how you will become perfect if you won't trust your own self? If you're lying to your own self? Now feel the qualities of God as your own qualities and talk to your own body, mind, and soul on your own. And just observe how your body is reacting. You are feeling that inner happiness within you when you are saying that God is joy, happiness. Actually, you are experiencing it, or you are just saying these words. We have to feel it. Now do this practice on your own. Masters, if you finish this exercise, let's go for the next one. First, we will log our aura so that while thinking about any right action, we won't juggle with outside influences. I close my aura to all except my higher self. I close my aura to all except my higher self. I close my aura to all except my higher self. To all uninvited influences in my aura, I send you love and light. You are created as love and light. You are still love and light. You are whole and healed. You are not afraid. You are not in pain. There is a perfect place for you to go, and I request my higher self to take you there right now. Each of you go in peace. Once again, I am repeating it. I close my aura to all except my higher self. To all uninvited influences in my aura, I send you love and light. You are created as love and light. You are still love and light. You are whole and healed. You are not afraid. You are not in pain. There is a perfect place for you to go, and I request my higher self to take you there right now. Each of you go in peace. My dear higher self, please give me your signal right now. My dear higher self, give me your signal right now. My dear higher self, give me your signal right now. All these signals needs to be the same. And the moment I ask for the signal, something very unique happened. I'm sitting next to my room window, and so today weather is very windy and it's a heavy rain, and the rain was too loud that I was I don't know how it means it will stop. And I was like, Babaji, in between the session, I don't want that internet go. And I said, I asked for a signal from you. And the moment I asked for the first signal, immediately the rain slowed down. So, masters, the more we trust our highest self and energies of Mahavtar, Babaji, Hanumanji, and all the yogis, you will be experiencing the same. So, it is also a coincidence. The chapter we are reading is achieving spontaneous right action. So, when I asked for the signal, immediately rain stopped. It's a signal from my higher self that this is beneficial for all of us, not only for me. So, the same way, there are so many situations in our life where we have to take action, but don't think about your comfort zone. Comfort zone is where we can manipulate others, where we can just think about ourselves first, like the things needs to be done according to me, where I'm not thinking about other people. Whereas through unified course, Babaji is keep saying, choose free will for yourself and for others. Do not interfere in someone's free will. And whatever you are manifesting for yourself, make sure it is for your highest and highest good. Like in my life, I did 2 blunder mistakes. I did it first time, I was young, right? And later on, I did it again. And the second time, it's like an eye opener for me. And then everyone said, we told you that time. So sometimes we are not seeing what other people are seeing. Sometimes we have experienced people around us. They are sometimes saying, we need guidance also. It is not like you are always right. And when you need guidance, when you are making that final decision, the point other people shared with you, keep those points in your mind, because everyone's perspective of seeing things, resolving problems is different. We all are unique. Our thinking is unique. Our way of dealing is unique. The way we are talking is different. Some of are very good in talking. Some of we are very shy, not that much open to express ourselves freely. But whenever I have to make any decision or I have to take any action, I have to keep all these things in my mind about myself and about other people. If you go for a new working environment and where currently you are working or whatever you are currently doing, you think you need a change. Maybe that change will be changing some products or introducing new management ideas. Rather than doing that, you choose to go for another business where you are already struggling with the current one. Do you think it is for your highest and highest good? These are just the examples. And whereas, yes, in this scenario, I can do one thing. I have my own business, but I don't know how to develop it. Here you can get help from the expert people who can be a lifesaver for you. Because they have experience in that field. So all the time, it is not like other people's influences, like playing with my brain or with me. Sometimes we have to just focus on other people's perspective also when we are working as a team. Like when we live in a family, we think about every family member's needs and desires. That's my responsibility. Like for me, my kids are my first priority. Even I take myself as a second priority after my kids because I know they are totally dependent on me. So if I take any action, I will take any action where I will think about my kids first for their safety, the environment, everything. I'm just giving example that professionally, how can we think, and in our home, how can we think, right? So whenever I will make any decision, I will make sure they are agree with it, or if they are not agree with it, we will create that type of environment where we all will come to the same point. Like uh, they are the one who inspired me for YouTube. They are okay with my social media. They want me to post the things. They are okay with it. They don't have any issue with it. But maybe in every family there are different scenarios to deal with the things. So whenever you are making any decision, Babaji wants you to take a right action so that you can achieve that level of harmony and peace and calmness. Whenever I am taking session, they are aware of it. They won't disturb me because we have that deal with each other. And rest of the time, I give them time, because they are my priority. That time I won't do anything. I just spend time with them. That is my another right action. Balance, bringing balance. Some people, they are just running behind the money. They think money can buy everything. But when you're running behind money, you're forgetting about your family members. Doesn't matter, you're doing this hard work for them. But in that process, your child is growing. Other things are, the gap is building there. And maybe you're not aware. Some of us have that routine. After coming from office, we do home things as well, cooking food, dinner, washing dishes, cleaning home, and other things. And some of us, maybe we take food from outside, take away. We are not cooking at home. So no one is wrong, no one is right, but bringing balance and harmony and peace with every right action where you are not creating a unhealthy environment for yourself and for your family. And how I be one with my higher self if I am in harmony with the people living next to me. If my home is a peaceful home, because that is a permanent peace, not temporary peace. if you're very relaxed and calm, and always bringing balance and harmony, whenever you are making any decision, thinking about everyone, thinking about other people's benefit also. Like you purchased a car, you want a red color car, but your family wants a four-wheeler, means the big car, right? More space. So in that scenario, you choose to buy a car, which is a big car, so that it will fulfill the needs of both the parties. You are happy because you got it. Family is happy because you met their requirement. That is also a right action. Mutual understanding, teamwork. With trust, love, and faith. With commitment. We won't commit with ourselves. We are not loyal to our own self. That's why we blame others. But when you are in alignment with God's quality, we all trust God. We have faith in God. Why we won't have faith in ourselves? Why we won't have faith in our family members, in our friends? Not everyone is the same. Maybe my opinion about them is wrong, because Babaji keep telling us we all are unique and we have to accept everyone as it is. And after that, whatever the action you will take, it will be for your highest and wisest good. It will bring that inner joy, peace, and harmony. Doesn't matter what kind of situation it is, in all situations, you are always stable. Like from 14 years, means my kids' responsibility is completely on my shoulder. So I'm like, in the beginning, yes, I was uh, very scared about the things. But slowly, when I start facing it, I said, no, it is nothing. It's just the first step you need to take, that leap of faith. And then divine opens the door for you. Then Babaji also already gave us these signals. He said, if you want anything, ask for a signal, I will give you that signal. So many times you are there for yourself. There are situations where you have to take some action. And that is achieving spontaneous right action. But always make the choice which is for everyone's highest and wisest good. And if you want to ask for anything from your higher self, just go and ask, and then ask for a yes and no signal also. That is it for your highest and wisest good, or it is beneficial for everyone. You're not hurting anyone. Sometimes the situations are where you have to give someone without thinking of getting anything in return. God is a creator, how much He gave us. Feel the qualities of God as your own qualities. God is love, so am I. God is peace, so am I. God is inner joy and bliss. I am inner joy and bliss. God is happiness. I am happiness. God is all knowing intelligence. We all have that all knowing intelligence. God is omnipresent. You are also omnipresent. Right now, you are doing this session. Maybe someone else is talking about you. In their reality, you are present there. Feel your own oneness with your higher self. This inner calmness and peace is very unique, and it is not hard to achieve it. The only main ingredient is surrender and trust. Trust yourself. Now the rain is stopped. And now you all are in a very deep meditative state. No thoughts, nothing. Just enjoying this inner peace and calmness. Now slowly, slowly bring your awareness back to your physical body. Feel your surroundings. Let's show gratitude to Mahavatar Babaji. Babaji, deep, deep gratitude for this step by step guidance and experience. Lord Hanumanji, deep, deep gratitude. Deep gratitude to all the yogis, Mahayogis, for sharing their energies with us. Deep, deep gratitude to Brahmrishi Patriji. Deep, deep gratitude to our higher self. Deep, deep gratitude to all of you. Deep, deep gratitude to Roger, the author of this book. Deep, deep gratitude to Unified Book. Deep, deep gratitude for our home, for our food, for our families. Deep, deep gratitude to Mother Earth, Mother Nature. Deep gratitude to all five elements. Deep gratitude to animals, species. Deep, deep gratitude to our ancestors, our parents, our family members, colleagues, neighbors. Now please rub your palms and place your palms over your eyes for 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And gently open your eyes with a smile on your face. And thank you very much, Masters, for joining today's session. If you have anything to share, just unmute yourself and share it with us. Thank you. Thank you. And please take care of yourself in this weather. It's very windy. So whenever you are sitting in the meditation, make sure that you will sit in a very comfortable posture. You won't feel cold or anything. If you don't have anything to share, then we'll meet tomorrow, Masters, same time. Thank you very much for joining today's session. And this is a beautiful chapter. All chapters are very beautiful. We learn a lot of things, and especially when Babaji is giving us that um, guidance and to understand that thing on a deeper level, it is something very unique. I learned through Unified Goals. So many times I listened to the recording and then I was like, because you know how you normally we talk, but when you are doing meditation, when you are connecting with the entities, that's not you, that is divine guiding you. And Master, seriously, it was a very heavy day. And the moment I said, my dear higher self, please give me a signal. And I, in my mind, it was like, if the rain won't stop, internet will go, and don't know what will happen with the session. And rain stopped. But he said, you don't need to worry. Trust me. The more you will surrender, the more I will, um, make things clear for you. Okay, Master, tomorrow same time, and do practice it whenever you are thinking about making any decisions. Just think. Thank you, Meena ji, for your message. Atmabandan, thank you, thank you, thank you. Babaji and Monica ji, deep, deep gratitude for all your help and support in guiding us all on this path of truth and enlightenment. Thank you, Meena ji. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Sandhya ji. Thank you, Monica ji. Thank you, thank you. Master, sometime, I don't know how come Babaji told me to share my story with you. Sometime because I have this leap of faith since from my childhood that I never think for a second that I'm walking alone. I always have this faith that I'm walking with God and God is making everything possible for me. And I don't know from where I means that that was a era where I don't have money when I came in UK, financial support, nothing with young kids. And Babaji, he opened new doors for me. I met people who are like archangels, real angels. I don't know out of blue how come these people suddenly came in front to help me. As, and the more I surrender, the more I feel like, Thank you, Champaji, for your message. Thank you, Monica ji. Will do it again as I drift off. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. And the weather is like that, that's why. So, Master, the more you will trust, the more you will take that leap of faith. Divine will open that door for you. Divine will show you that you are on the right direction. And once you develop that, we all have that trust, but we have that temporary one. We don't have the permanent one. But in last 14 years, my trust is on another level, but regarding the situations and everything. Even so many time I got, there were people traveling with me. They know I don't have a travel money, but the moment I was touching my travel card, there was money. And I always tell them, and they was like, what? They know they means the balance is zero. So the divine is taking care of us in all aspect, but the divine want one thing from us: surrender. Trust me and surrender. If you surrender, I am here to take care of you. You don't need to worry about yourself. I got carers for one pound for my kids, and the carers um, they were giving my kids food worth of 4 and 5 pound. And I was like, how come you are giving my kids too much expensive food? I'm just giving you 1 pound. The beautiful answer I got from them: our kids are back home, Monica. When we are feeding your kids, we think that we are feeding our own kids. And that's my life tells me. So trust means I have a blind faith in God. That means if someone will say the God will lead your path, and go. I have a blind faith in my God, because He is the one who took care of me in last 14 years in UK. Thank you, Meena ji, for your message. Thank you, Monica ji, for wonderful session. All sessions are wonderful, guided by Babaji. So thank you very much, masters. We'll meet tomorrow again, and thank you very much for sharing your energies also. We all have so many things, where so many challenges we all overcome from it. That time we overcome from it because we have that faith within us. Never lose your faith in you. That is the only thing which will lead your path. So with these words, thank you, thank you, thank you. We'll meet tomorrow again.